Exciting finish to the last at Durbanville this afternoon. It does go in the end to number 3, Radiant Love. He was ridden by Corne Orfer, giving him his second winner on the day. And Mike Robinson is the trainer. Well done, Mike.
Thank you, Stan.
Since you gelded him 4 starts ago, he's been improving steadily.
He has, Stan. I didn't really want to geld him because he wasn't really coltish. He's hot. He's a trippy, but he was hemo-concentrating very, very badly. So that's why we had to geld him. And I think hence the improvement. And then, we were giving him a couple of runs down the straight at Kenilworth, and he showed us a lot of speed as well, And then after we gelded him, I said to Ruan and Stefan, our leader, I said, "Come, he's bred to go further. Let's give it a bash." And he ran a good 1600 the time before, and I think we just bumped a nice field today that he could possibly beat, and thank goodness he did. And but turning out to be a nice horse, and I'm actually glad he's won now. So I actually want to back off him a little bit, just give him a bit more time. Corner actually recommended I bring him back to a 1400 now as well, because he's just travelling. He's just over travelling in the early parts. He's keen, and I just want to say thanks to Corner. He gave him a great ride, a confident ride, and I wanted him to switch him off and try to get some cover, which luckily he did. And I think it was in his favour. But then he looked pretty green coming down the straight. He quickened nicely, but looked like he got headed, but Corne managed to get the best out of him at the finish. So great ride, yeah.
Well done to you. Nice way to end the day.
Thank you very much, and well done to the team back at home, and well done to Steph and Alida and Ruan. Great supporters in the yard, and once again, great ride from Corne.
Well said.
Thank you.
Corne Orfer coming across to have a word with us right now. Second winner on the day, so good day's outing. It's been here at Durbanville. Corne, well done.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eli.
Now sitting second throughout.
Yeah, I said to Mike, look, I'm going to ride him positively, and don't worry too much if I'm in front. I'm sure something will eventually come across. So I'm quite glad that something did come across, because he was just traveling a little bit too hard. But obviously he was too good for the maidens today, and he fought on to win a nice race.
Still looked a little hesitant in front.
Mr. Eli, no, he's a funny horse. He didn't actually want to canter down or do the parade. He's got his 1 or 2 quirks, but he's a nice, solid horse, and I don't think he'll stop here. He'll go on. I just suggested to Mark, maybe if he goes up in class now, bring him back a little bit so he doesn't travel so hard and he can finish his race off. But he won a nice race today. Take nothing away from that, and well done to the owners and to Mark. Thanks very much for the opportunity.
Well said.
Thank you very much, and just to my sponsors, SMG Captain, and to the Magic King, thanks so much.
Super. Mr. Steyn, Mr. Ruan Steyn, I think it is, coming across to have a word with us. And I tell you, I spotted this gentleman other side the parade with a huge smile on his face, and why not? This is what it's all about.
Exactly. No, we've been waiting quite a while with this horse, but very happy. What a finish. But he kept it quite late, I thought so.
What I liked about him...
Well, obviously.
No, absolutely. What I did like particularly was that the other horses were coming at him. He actually fought them off.
Exactly. But it was actually just towards the end. I thought maybe a bit earlier he'll kick off, but yeah, I was very happy. Yeah.
Mike says he wants to give him a month or 2 off, which I think is probably a good idea.
Yeah, he had a bit of a break after the gelding, but maybe, yeah. And Corne also suggested a little bit shorter, maybe. Maybe use the speed more.
Well, the maiden's in the book. Well done to you and your family.
Thank you so much.
Well done. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Ruan Steyn representing him and his folks. And a terrific win here from this gelding, and I'm sure there's more to come. Anyway, that's it from Durbanville, from the day's racing. It's been a fun afternoon. Hasn't always been easy, but we'll be back here next Saturday. No midweek meeting again. Until then, cheers from us.
Now, 1600 meters. Gates are back, off and racing. JJ the Wilt, Mr.